you doing?
So, why am I suddenly scared right now?
Alright. So, every Monday and Friday, I get recommendations from Spotify that there is music that was in my genre wheelhouse or that I might like based off of the songs that I've liked and saved before in my playlist. And Friday got weird with some of the music. For some reason, they think I'm a big Broadway guy. I do like Broadway, but not to the point where I want my entire playlist to be Broadway. And one such song came across my playlist that I love. It's a great song. It's you're familiar with Eminem's Mockingbird song. Okay. It is essentially, it sounds like a cover of it, but I wanted to play some very important part of the beginning. So first off, we've had this discussion briefly because I asked you yesterday, I think. Yesterday. If you knew what a producer tag on a song is.
I don't think you ever asked me that.
I did. I asked it, okay, a different way. DJ Khalid, when he shouts out his own name on his songs, that's kind of like a producer tag, just kind of claiming you had something to do with that particular song. And so this song very clearly starts out as some kind of cover for Eminem's Mockingbird, but then the producer tag is where I stopped the first time, and I want you to hear why. So I'm going to play it for you here. Everything's fine. Take Maurice for ransom. Did you catch that?
What?
Let me go back a few seconds. I have to go like one more. Take Maurice for ransom. Take Maurice for a ransom. This, I don't know if this is a label. I don't know if this is a name of an artist. Do you need to hear it again? You seem like you're in disbelief. I can't. It has to be that. Did you research Take Maurice for a Ransom?
I don't know. I googled them. They are a musical group. They are signed to record labels.
So, like, what's interesting is, I mean, it's a good song. I listened to the rest of it after I kind of got over the producer tag. And then I started thinking about producer tags and how bizarre it was. And like, why would you choose Take Maurice for a Ransom? Because it seems like a crime being confessed.
It's funny as if you Google it, Google's like, you want Eminem Mockingbird lyrics? No, I want the lyrics for that one.
Did you look up Mom's Gonna Be Alright by that band?
Yes.
I know sometimes they give you the lyrics and stuff, but it doesn't look like they're giving me any of that. Nope. Song credits? I'm not getting nothing. Plus, I need it attached to your thing, but that's fine. We'll do that later. So we can look into it later, but it got me thinking about other producer tags, and one of the most prominent ones that comes to mind is DJ Khalid yelling DJ Khalid in every one of his intros. And I started looking up. I was like, why does...
I like how that was your first thought when we both listened to Chris Webby, and he definitely goes Webby on every single.
He does do that as well, yes. So I looked up why does DJ Khalid yell DJ Khalid at the beginning of his music and not some other kind of producer tag. And so I've got a little bit of social media saviors for the intro of this episode. The answers to the question I asked about why DJ Khaled screams his own name at the beginning of every song. The first one I got was, one of the many demons DJ Khaled has eaten to sustain his unholy powers are attempting to banish himself by speaking his name whenever they have the opportunity. This is why the majority of what DJ Khaled says is DJ Khaled.
I wish to banish myself.
Jesus Christ. Emo fucker. And then I found another answer that I thought was entertaining too. And we'll never get to it because it doesn't want to... There it goes. Well, nope, that's something else. Okay, another one is, why is DJ Khaled constantly saying another one? This person said, Khaled had a stroke, unfortunately, and hasn't been the same since. Now all he can do is rub cocoa butter all over himself and repeat the same phrase over and over again. It's kind of sad, really. Oh, it's fantastic. Anyone who is curious what the rest of that song is called is "Mom's Gonna Be Alright" by Verse Viz. It's VERSVS. I think it's supposed to be like a play on verses. And it's a good song. It's a good cover, except that he goes from English to Spanish to French, back to English, then to Spanish again. It is all over the place. I don't know what any of the lyrics are except for what he sings in English, but it's a fantastic song nonetheless. So.
Aren't you learning Spanish?
Yeah, but I can't not rap. I have to have like the kind of Spanish you would have if you found like a Guatemalan walking across the road and you saw that he needed a helmet. Like that's the level of Spanish I can speak, and that's the speed at which you can speak it at me.
I don't know any Spanish.
It's okay.
Communicate fairly well with deaf people, apparently, though.
I did learn a little bit of German in high school though, but a lot of that's kind of fallen to the wayside because there's not a lot of practical use for German if you don't talk to German people.
That was me with Italian.
I did learn one particular phrase that for some reason has never left me. Herr Hitler gesagt, du bist ein Wiener Hund mich durchfallen. It's probably not fully accurate, but it translates into what I think is Mr. Hitler said you're a wiener dog with diarrhea. And I don't know why I know that. The German teacher didn't teach me that. No one in class taught me that. I just combined words throughout the 2 years. It was like, there it is. There's the one sentence I need for any time I go to Germany.
You know, my favorite thing in Italian, I also didn't learn in class, was bafungul.
Yeah?
Yeah, you know what that means?
No.
It means fuck you.
Butt-fungal?
Bafungul.
Oh, I thought you said butt-fungal. It sounded like something...
Bafungul.
It sounded like something you might find in a Bavarian whorehouse.
You're butt-fungal.
I'm butt-fungal?
Yeah.
God damn it. Alright, let's stop wasting time. Let's get on to the rest of the episode where we'll waste other people's time for more longer.
Gather round, we've got stories to tell. How the human race should be erased from space. We're horrible people and deserve to die. If you don't believe me, then I'll tell you why. We've caused genocides and mass extinction. Humans causing bad pollution. Amazon is burning down. California's on shaky ground. Ted Cruz in Cancun, people deny the moon. Gun crime is on the rise, hypocrisy and evil lies. Leadership is on vacation, God is doing tax evasion. Police increasing jurisdiction, overdue for extinction.
Welcome back to Overdue for Extinction, the podcast where Kate and I...
You almost forgot my name?
No, I'm trying to figure out what you're doing.
Existing. Apparently being the bane of your existence.
That involves head bopping?
I don't have anything to fidget with.
Where Kate and I try to prove that once and for all we're overdue for an Extinction level event. I feel like Kate's time is coming faster than maybe those of others, but we're going to find out.
You know, it's funny. I was talking about the podcast. Well, so I was checking out at work, and the lady that was ringing me out at first, she was like, so you doing anything fun tonight? And I said, no. She goes, you're not going out? I said, no. I got to go home and record episodes for a podcast. She goes, wait, what? I said, yeah, I'm a co-host on a podcast. And she goes, what's it about? I said, we're not talking about that right now. We're at work. She goes, is it about sex? I said, no. We just proved that humanity is overdue for extinction, but we drink a lot and it's chaos and it's definitely not child friendly, so I'd like to keep my job.
It could have been worse. You could have told her you were going to go home and diddle yourself for people who pay you money.
She thought it was hilarious though, and then she's like, you could prove that by just telling stories from here. It's fine. I said, I know, but I don't talk about it because I'm a broke bitch, and I'd like to keep my job. Thanks, Val.
Trying to not let them find this podcast for as long as possible. Did you tell her that was the name of it, though?
No.
Oh, you didn't give her any guidance at all?
No, I didn't. Though, Lord help, she never finds this. I walked into the break room to her on the phone the other day and flirting with someone. And she's an older lady, so that was like... Bleh.
She gonna find a piece of candy in the bottom of her purse.
Like I walked back there. She's like, she's talking to someone on the phone, and she's like, I know you still have a thing for me. Come on, what you gonna do if I say I got some for you? Leave her in the car? He goes, no, I'm running for both of you.
You know what? Old people, though, they gotta get it still. We don't want to think about that because they're old and wrinkly and saggy in all of the places.
Wrinkly and saggy, but like she's older for sure.
So, but like we don't want to think about older people getting it because the idea of people getting it should be like young and sexy. And I'm not saying that's the way it should be. I'm saying that's what people generally perceive sexiness as. But there was a letter that I found on Baldur's Gate 3 from a old hag, like she's literally a witch hag, and she's very grotesque and old, even in her human form. And in it, she just talks about like, oh, my dear so and so, haven't spoken forever. We're doing well. I'm starting my own little coven. I've adopted this baby from this woman or whatever. And then it just goes on. Hope to see you down the road sometime, Auntie Ethel. And then the P.S. on the bottom is, of all the things I've done in my life, my greatest regret is not climbing you like a tree. I was like, Jesus Christ, that letter took a fast turn.
I really feel like that was the conversation Val was having when I walked in on. And I was like very in shock. Like the things I hear in the break room, because there's not even a camera in there. So like someone stole a coat today.
Yeah.
Someone stole someone else's coat for the break room, and there's no cameras in there, so they don't know who did it.
The last place I was working alongside my current place, we had a camera directly pointing at the coat racks, and someone stole out of someone's coat, and the manager was just like, well, how do we know who did it?
Nah, man, they're all fucking pissed, especially because it was a Michael Kors coat.
I don't know what that is, but it sounds expensive.
It's a brand name coat that is expensive. Michael Kors is a big brand name.
Well, speaking of things that are expensive.
Let's go!
What is it? Go where? What was that to do with anything? I wasn't going to talk about those at all.
Oh, I didn't say.
We're not there yet. I was going to point out proper green screens are expensive.
That one was $50.
But because our patrons who are so good to us, and because we got 2 more new patrons this time, you're just going to smile at me and not talk about them?
Nice setup. Thanks, guys. We love you.
I thought you would just jump in and talk to them, but apparently them being your people don't mean shit. Kay, she basically told you to go fuck yourself.
No, I love the fact that my people is becoming our people as well.
What I don't enjoy was that you brought someone over who's exactly like Kristen.
She's not just exactly like Kristen.
However, she did pay for the highest tier, which got her a video. And for the video,
everyone loved that so much.
At $10 of our Patreon, we tell you that you get a essentially a what are the ones that the celebrities do?
I don't know.
The video you can
cameos?
pay for. Yes, cameo. We do a very amateur cameo video, except nobody's requested us to do anything normal. One person, our Angel, our patron, wanted us to make a video trying to break bad news to another listener, and it ended up being the game. And then everybody who listened lost, and apparently I think I just did it again. So
Fuck you.
Sorry.
You're not sorry. You're gonna bring it up every episode now.
And then Kay subscribed to the highest tier, so at $20 you get a monthly video from us, your request of what we do, and a free t-shirt every month as well. And she said, I don't care what you do, just make it weird as fuck. It was a gift for her husband. And so I was kind of going through some ideas with her, and I was like, I don't know what you want as far as weird as fuck. Like, we could do a number of things.
I'm still waiting for you guys to be ready to do Cody's.
Well, she said, Cody hasn't given us direction yet.
Yes, he has.
The Doudoir?
No.
What is Cody's?
He wants Kristen to smack you real hard.
Oh, he said he would pay additional money than the tiers.
No, I found him in the loophole. You never said it couldn't be sent to themselves.
Is this good? You don't watch How I Met Your Mother, do you?
I've seen bits and pieces.
There's a Thanksgiving special called Slapsgiving, where Barney and I can see his face. Marshall made a bet, and the loser of the bet was that they got slapped 5 times throughout the period of however long they wanted to. And it was like really good wind-up ones across the face. See, Karen edited that perfectly. Fuck you, Karen. She made fun of my shoddy editing work on that dolphin video.
It's fine because, as you were saying, thanks to our patrons.
Thanks to our patrons. That's the long-winded way.
Thanks to our patrons.
We haven't even started really drinking yet. But yeah, anyway, Kay requested a very awkward video in which we pretended to jump. Or not we pretended to jump. We did do the jumping. We jumped around in front of the green screen with a picture of an ocean and some lovely wave sounds. And I don't know, what would you call the noises that came from our mouths?
Well, Cody called them orgasming dolphins. I think they have also been referred to as retarded dolphins. Not normal dolphins in general.
We made some very sickly, probably should be shot to put out of their misery, dolphin noises. There was a normal episode we did that, or no, it was a bonus episode.
Yeah.
So we did a lot more dolphin.
Dolphin.
We did a lot more dolphin noises for bonus episode 5. So if you're not a patron,
pay us $3 a month and you can see it.
Yeah, patrons like Andrew can listen to all of the bonus content we have for just $3 a month. Just a measly $3 a month. And you get one of these shout outs. I almost call them shouts out. I can't fucking talk tonight. This is the first episode of 3 supposedly that we're recording.
And yet you were off all fucking day. And you've hardly touched that beer.
All right. Well, anyway, we're done with them. Our patrons. We've taken what we've come for, and now it's time to move on.
Their money, so that way we can get a proper green screen.
Yeah. Thanks to our patrons, we're gonna get a proper green screen.
You gonna order it soon?
I just did like a 10-minute rant about wanting to say that because our patrons are good to us, we can get a green screen, and it just went way in a huge circle about we do dolphin noises sometimes. People make us play or make messages and break the spirits of other people with
Pretty
games.
much, it was give us at least $10 a month, and you can make us do whatever you want on video
without breaking laws or anything that would cause police to be called and get involved. Because I don't think we don't want to open up to anything for $10.
If it takes me out of my misery, yes.
Oh, Jesus
we
fucking
can
Christ.
open it up
All
to
right.
anything.
Let's put me out of my misery and get started with the episode.
Okay.
So, this week, we're kicking off with a news story because there's an abundance of dumb in the world, and because we've done so many social media saviors, we're going to give it a break this episode.
A newsworthy Neanderthal.
I hate it here, but yes.
I also hate it here.
A newsworthy Neanderthal.
I wonder who's going to regret me moving in more or first, you or me.
What makes you think that hasn't already been accomplished?
I know. It's what gives my life meaning.
What?
Making you regret me moving in gives my life meaning.
Is that why you shout no regrets?
Yes.
All right, well, we're going to talk about a woman who was jailed after going to the website rentahitman.com, and it didn't turn out the way she was hoping it would. You ready? All right, let's go.
Breaking news. This just in.
Everyone, big dumb.
You ready to talk about the article?
Yeah.
Okay. As I stated, the woman was jailed after using rentahitman.com, which turned out to be, surprise, the FBI. So a 34-year-old woman has been jailed for 18 months. That's all she gets is 18 months? Kristen could do 18 months.
For plotting a murder?
Yeah.
It seems pretty weak.
Yeah, pretty
Though,
low.
speaking of women and jail sentences, did you see about the lady in Parma who threw her Chipotle order at a worker and got sentenced to like 9 months in jail? But if she works at a fast food restaurant for a few months, she can get a few months knocked off.
I've literally never heard of that in my life.
She was just recently sentenced. apparently she tried telling the judge, well, if you look at my order that I got a few weeks before that, and you look at that order I got, that order was disgusting and wasn't made at all to how I like. So you threw it at a worker and you got 9 months in jail?
I love people.
And a few months working at fast food? Good job.
Well, this bitch got no such luck. I mean, 18 months is pretty low, but... So, she was trying to pay a contract killer. This is not going well. She tried to pay a contract killer to eliminate a rival that she was beefing with. This is a very professional news article.
Not even her husband?
No, it doesn't seem so. Her would-be assassin for hire unsurprisingly turned out to be an FBI agent. Zandra Ellis of New Orleans earlier pleaded guilty to transmitting threatening communications in interstate commerce and was sentenced by a U.S. district judge on October 31st. This bitch wasted her Halloween. Could have been slutting it up somewhere. I guess unless she's 60, I don't know. I mean, I guess 60-year-olds are allowed to slut it up too. Your friend at work. Climbing people like trees.
She goes, what you gonna do, make her sit in the car? He goes, no, I'm running from both of y'all. She goes, why are you running from both of us? He goes, because y'all are crazy.
Well, he's not wrong. Anyway, after serving time in the clink, Ellis will spend an additional 3 years under supervised release and pay a mandatory special assessment fee of $100. And we hope she will stay far away from any websites purporting to provide murder-for-hire services. On June 3rd last year, Ellis submitted a request via the aforementioned .com using the pseudonym Jasmine Brown. I said Jasmine Brown fine.
Go back to the word before it, though.
No, we're good. We're moving forward. It's all progress here. Ellis also entered her real email address, which, Jesus Christ, still indicated it belonged to Zandra Ellis, not Jasmine Brown, along with her actual phone number and physical address. In the section of the form that asks, describe what services you would like to be performed, she indicated she wanted to kill a woman identified as BH. She'll give her own fucking real address and phone number and everything, but this woman, she can't possibly give her name. She is BH. Alice has good reasoning. I would like her dead since she is trying to kill me. She wrote, according to a court document. She also submitted BH's phone number, address, and Instagram account information. However, rentahitman.com wasn't a real hitman for hire site and is simply a well-constructed parody. Note to would-be criminals, overtly illegal activities are rarely offered for a public or on the public internet. Even on dark web, things like contract assassins tend to be undercover feds as well. So the .com claimed and still claims to be 100% HIPAA compliant, Hitman Information Privacy and Protection Act of 1964. The website's privacy statement apparently linked directly to the FBI's internet crime complaint center at 1.2, according to the prosecution, and the humor seemed to have been lost on Ellis.
So they make it obvious that it's not a real site, and she ignored that.
They put a lot of clues around that it's not legitimate, and yet people are still entering their information and requests for hires. Right now, the site says we are temporarily ceasing. Right now, the site says we are temporarily ceasing operations in big red lettering, which may help other murder-minded netizens avoid a similar fate, maybe. After receiving a murder-for-hire request from Ellis, the .com's webmaster, identified in court documents as R.I., asked Ellis if she wanted a free consultation with a field operative. She said yes. R.I. also asked her why her email address indicated her name was Zandra Ellis and not Jasmine Brown. According to prosecutors, her response was, I didn't want my real name out just in case this isn't real or it comes back to me, so I wouldn't go to jail for wanting something like this done. I just didn't want it to fall back on me. You choked up on stupid?
Yeah.
You know what shirt would go great for her?
Is your idiot brain being fucked by stupid?
Yes, if you like The Boys, we have I'm doing a plug within our own podcast.
Did you see the trailer came out?
I did. I watched it. There was also a trailer for the Fallout show. I don't know if you have any interest in that.
Mm.
If you're interested in The Boys or hamsters...
Or us.
Or wearing a shirt that says fucked.
We're supporting us.
We have a Homelander shirt that you can find through... we don't have the website linked yet. I should probably do that tonight. Maybe by the time you're watching this, the website will have a link for you. But you can go to... You can go to craftingtoescape.com. No. Craftingtoescape on Etsy.com. That's the one.
I only asked that because of the issues with Etsy.
Oh, maybe.
We didn't even think about that. Here we are plugging this, and we don't know if it's going to be back up in time for this.
It's like an asshole of a stranger you meet at the orgy. You go to plug it, and you just don't know if it's going to work out or not.
Crafting to Escape on Facebook. I'm sure she could work something out, though, if you message her. I think
she might be able to. But anyway, we have a hamster with laser eyes. A good tribute to Homelander. And it says, is your idiot brain getting fucked by stupid?
If Karen could put the mock up here, that'd be fantastic.
Probably do what she did at the Jacuzzi and put it at the end of the episode instead. Anyway.
Maybe she just wanted to make you look like the idiot you are.
You just fucked up saying idiot.
Hush.
So anyway, the FBI agent called Ellis on July 5th and told her his name was Ace and that he was ready to make the move if she was. And she said, it depends on the price. The two settled on, would you like to take a guess on how much they settled the price to be?
Not much. A couple thousand.
$1,000.
That's too low for a hitman.
$1,000 for the hit, with Ellis paying $100 up front. Apparently, hitmen believe in layaway now. It's amazing the economy that we live in, because now everyone, including hitmen, apparently take pay as you go. So anyway, they showed up to a restaurant they were supposed to meet at with her small child in a stroller. And, you're supposed to meet with a hitman that you're paying $100 up front to cover a $1,000
So would you take Ollie with you?
Absolutely. I'd be like, here's the other part of the payment.
I thought that was Juno.
She was... Okay. What?
Tell Cody that he has to come pick up one of the dogs before he goes to pick up Chinese. It'll save us all a bunch of money.
Jesus Christ. Like the dog, unfortunately. Anyway. According to court documents, Ellis told the undercover agent that she had been feuding with BH over social media because the two women had children by the same male who was not identified by name. Ellis maintained that if someone wanted her and her unborn child dead, then they had to go. Wait, what? Ellis maintained that if someone wanted her and her... So she's pregnant too. So she showed up to this restaurant and is pregnant with this dude who also has a child with the other person. And she's got another child, too, on top of that, because she showed up with a small child in the stroller. What in the fucking West Virginia is happening here?
That don't sound like West Virginia. That sounds like General World. That sounds like some hoe shit.
Some people at Walmart shit. She also told the undercover G-Man that her real name was Xandra Ellis, confirmed she wanted BH killed, paid him $100 for the hit, and agreed to pay the remaining balance in $250 installments every 2 weeks. The agent asked Ellis if she had something to protect herself, to which she reportedly glanced at her backpack and told him, "When you see me with this, I'm always strapped." Oh, okay. Well, their meeting is actually at a very expected place. I was going to make this joke, but apparently it was a reality. Ellis was cuffed as she left the Waffle House. At the time of her arrest, was in possession of a Ruger pistol containing live rounds. She met a fucking hitman at a fucking Waffle House to pay him $100 to make a payment plan arrangement with her kid and pregnant with another. All because she had a baby to the man that was also having a baby to another woman. Do you think he was unfaithful and that's what it was? This girl was the hoe? The home wrecker.
Which one's the side chick?
Ellis, I think. I think Ellis was the side chick. He knocked her up. There was feuding because the girlfriend and wife was yelling at this woman for being a home wrecking whore. And then she put out a hit for the wife, I guess.
You know, I could see it.
Do you have anything to add about Xandra Ellis?
No. I got real personal, real awkward, real quick.
We could tell people all sorts of things.
No.
There's a whole lot of events that happened recently.
No. I remember nothing, so no one else remembers anything. It's fine.
Oh, is that how that works?
Yeah.
Everybody's got brain cancer?
Yeah.
Well, I got something else for you to remember.
I don't think I can, but go for it.
I doubt you will. We have a new segment since you've joined. I don't think we've done one of these yet.
What is it?
Put it in the books?
No.
No, we've never done a crazy law.
No.
The full segment is called That's
I'm real
Crazy.
good at those.
Put it in the books. You're real good at the crazy laws? Because you're crazy?
We spent a whole week looking at those in government class.
Alright, so let's go ahead and find out what was crazy enough, but not so crazy that they wouldn't put it in the books.
We make it illegal.
For what purpose?
Shits and giggles.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Put it in the books!
Order! Order the court!
You want to talk about some laws?
Sure, let's talk about laws.
Let's talk about laws.
What do you say so funny? Laws.
Laws?
Laws.
Laws?
Laws.
Laws?
Laws.
I feel like we're saying the same thing.
You say it so funny.
Laws?
Okay, no. So apparently you say laws like I say pink because everyone tells me I say it wrong.
We just said pink fine.
Thank you!
Pink and laws.
Laws?
Laws.
Laws?
What are you... We're saying the same
Laws.
thing. What's happening?
Laws.
Laws.
You're not like... I feel like there is an emphasis on a letter that you're not putting it on.
Laws.
It's fine, whatever.
Is it fine? What's happening
No,
here?
it's not fine, but just continue.
We've got nothing covered about these laws, but this is going to be a TikTok.
I hope Karen keeps all of that in.
Special the Kink Talk. All right. So
Fuck. No.
yeah, that's what we're talking about.
God damn it.
All right. So
I
anyway,
hate you.
we should go in and puff some more after this.
Continue.
The laws.
Continue.
You like Leapfrog?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure. Have you played it in a long not played it in a long time?
But like, kids, yes.
As you play with kids, you just
As kids.
You just go down to the local park and fucking push the motherfuckers on the
Look,
ground.
bro, I'm gonna teach your kids leapfrog, okay?
Please don't. We don't need to go to the hospital.
I'm gonna teach your kids leapfrog.
They
for
do.
that.
They do some dumbass shit as it is. Ollie's not gonna be able to make the clearing of Amelia's body, and he's gonna face plant. He's gonna get stuck on her back, and then boom, face plant to the ground. And Amelia's gonna launch herself into something breakable, and then I'm gonna have to be the bad parent and consider if I'm more concerned about her well-being or how broken the object is.
I'm gonna teach your kids leapfrog if you keep this shit up. You don't understand. I could really make your life a living hell. You got kids.
Every day I wake up. So
I try.
this law.
I told Cody earlier it's my life goal. I don't know what you want from me.
Your death.
I want that too.
So we're on the same page.
You won't take me out though. I keep asking.
I'll try run at hitman.com. Okay.
I wouldn't try there specifically, but yeah, go for it.
Be wild, and if you came back to make a apology video for the show falling apart, and be like, we covered the story about runatHitman.com, and then Anthony went on runatHitman.com, met with a local FBI agent in the Waffle House. Didn't have $100, but he could offer the children. I'd work in Florida with that one guy.
I know.
So anyway, leapfrog. Don't teach my kids leapfrog.
Bitch, try me.
I got some codes, some laws, if you will. Your Honor, I have some laws. What is so funny about the way I say laws? What is so funny about it?
I've never noticed how you said it before. It's just like you say it more like a Southern person.
And the person who practices it is a lawyer.
you did that on purpose.
Your Honor, why are you beating me?
You did that on purpose. I accidentally hit your weenus at first.
Not the
And I
weenus you're
can't do
supposed to
that.
love and nourish.
I do love and nourish the weenuses.
We're getting into bonus content. We can't do that yet. They have to pay us money to see that.
No, we gotta tease it. Otherwise, they won't ever give us their money.
You won't give us your money unless we tease my weenus at you. I think is what's being said.
You gonna tease your hairless nipple too?
God damn it. For $3 a month, you can find out what all of that means. For now, I would like to talk about these goddamn laws.
Just go.
And
Go.
say any other word.
Yes.
Alright, so in California, there is a penal code. I can't say laws or penal. What is this, fucking 8th grade?
I slept like shit last night. Leave me be.
In 8th grade, we watched about puberty in health class. And it was funny when everyone would laugh at the hairless penis. And then they laughed when it was hairy, so I'm not sure what I was supposed to be ashamed of.
See, it was freshman year when we did our last sex ed thing, and they literally made us watch a birthing video. And you know what I did?
That's
I took a nap.
traumatizing as fuck.
Yes, because it was don't have sex.
Or this will happen to your vagina.
It was literally nothing about sex. It was about STDs and giving birth.
We got some diseased vaginas too. It was cool. I made a blue waffle shirt. Did you see it?
I did.
Kristen's disappointed in me.
Did.
So in California, apparently, there are laws in the books as of 2016 regarding frogs playing leapfrog. I've got a few statutes to read you regarding this laws on frogs. So, this one section, Penal Code, don't laugh, 6530 says frogs to be used in jumping...
You told me not to. You set me up.
Frogs to be used in frog jumping contests shall be governed by this article only. Frogs to be used may be taken at any time and without a license or permit.
Why did you say that so funny?
What?
Permit.
It can't say laws.
License or permit?
Permit.
No, when you're talking in that context.
Permit.
Yes.
Permit the frog.
What do you call it? What do you call it? Before you get your driver's license, you have your...
Your permit. I don't understand why there's just been such a breakdown of the way I say things.
Why are you like this?
Is it because the emphasis...
They're going Big Mac ice cream.
Is it because the emphasis is on the wrong syllable? And just speaking plain old Midwestern English over here. What is that noise?
It's wrong. Or that's Midwestern. What do you call my speak?
What?
If you speak Midwestern, what do I speak?
Brain cancer. So anyway, before we're so rudely interrupted, can be done so without license or permit. You're trying real fucking hard. If the means used for taking such frogs can normally used seriously injure the frog, it shall be conclusively presumed the taking is not for the purposes of a frog jumping contest. Now, any person may possess any number of live frogs to use in a frog jumping contest, but if such frog dies or is killed, first off, are you looking up frogs dying from playing leapfrog?
No.
What are you doing? What are you telling people about me? We were in the middle of this frog jumping law, and then you jump on your phone to talk to Discord. I want in on it. What's happening? I spilled beer on myself.
I need to know how other people say now.
Do you think you're crazy?
I don't know. I just need to know whether you're alone or not.
You've just gone to Discord, to the podcast Discord, where you can find that link on my Facebook page or the groups page. In fact,
Do you want me to go to my Discord too?
I'll give out the code real quick.
That's just the first one that was up.
So if you want to go to the Discord, where there's a lot of chaos and horny jail.
I was just gonna say horny jail.
There's a lot of werewolf dick fucking human girls. It's weird. It's not for everybody in there, but it's for our brand of weirdos. You can join us at our Discord link, discord.gg/8WZKMUM2YA. I won't repeat that again. Go fuck yourself. Can we talk about these laws? I feel Southern now when I say it. I think you've corrupted my mindset about the word. Karen, I've lost all control over it. I can't do anything about this.
Kay has responded.
Your virginity or a driving permit?
She said permit.
No, she didn't.
Your virginity or a driving permit?
Permit.
Permit.
No! Emphasis on the wrong syllable.
Why is this so big for you? Back to before that.
Yes.
Extreme leapfrog is happening. What is happening that causes frogs to die during leapfrog or become injured? Did you miss that part?
Yes.
It says, any person may possess any number of live frogs to use in frog jumping contests, but if such a frog dies or is killed, it must be destroyed as soon as possible and may not be eaten or otherwise used for any purpose. How extreme is this leapfrog contest that they're fucking killing themselves? It's just like they're getting to the end, and instead of just stopping and chilling until they're picked up and handled again, they just head smash into the wall. I know you're considering doing it now.
Kinda.
I wouldn't do it back here, even though it looks like a chalkboard on the video. It's
Hold
not.
on. Hold on. I'm trying to tell him that it's permit.
Permit.
Say it again.
Permit.
Okay, now say the other word I say you say wrong.
Laws.
Laws. Okay.
Is it okay?
Yeah.
It seems pretty excessive to have to destroy frogs, though. What's the procedure?
Did I catch that you can't eat them?
Yeah, you're not allowed to eat them or possess them. You have to destroy them. What do you think the proper response is for how to eliminate frogs?
So you said you can't eat them and you can't kill them.
No, they're dead already, I think.
Oh, I was gonna say my first thought was bloom.
Oh, if it dies or is killed. So apparently not only is it possible.
He's technically saying it correctly, but he's using it in the wrong way.
there's a nice mutual ground for you. So why are you not allowed to have your phone while we're recording?
Okay, no, I just feel validated that you are using it wrong.
No, I was told I was right.
He said you're using it wrong, though, and that is my point, is in the context, because that is exactly how you say that word. In the context, that is how you say that. You are using it wrong.
So you're saying before Kristen got her CDL for her dump track ass, she should have gotten her permit? How do you think that they dispose of frogs? You think they attach like little dynamite sticks to them?
You put them in it.
You stick the dynamite inside of them?
Yes.
That's morbid as fuck. Does it go in rectally?
No.
Why not?
I didn't think about that.
So you're thinking about oral?
I just thought about like
I bet you were. Did you want to look more directly at the camera when you do that?
No.
How did that go, Kate? I think
And all I want right now is to be held, okay?
Held down, maybe. All right, here we go.
No! I want to cuddle. It's cuddle season. And I'm all alone.
It's fine. You have cats.
To just wake me up and then abandon me.
Where are we fucking at anymore? Okay, so a frog which is not kept in a manner in which it was... Wait, A frog which is not kept in a manner which is reasonable to preserve its life and is not within the coverage of this article. What? I don't fucking understand that. Now we're getting to speak of lawyers that I don't know nothing about. So anyway, that's what I got for you. It is illegal to consume or own dead frogs who died playing leapfrog. That is the law, Your Honor. Maybe we should get to the last segment so Karen can stop hating us.
I hate you right now.
What did I do?
Why do you keep doing that?
Do what?
Just continue. Let's move on from this segment, please.
You permit me to go on?
Yes.
Okay.
Good use. Proper use. Very proud of you.
Alright. Well, thanks for the permit. Kate, I got one more thing for you before we can get out of here.
What?
I got a worst of humanity for you.
Okay.
You want it?
Yeah.
You want it real bad?
Yeah.
Who's a good girl?
Quit.
You quit?
I quit.
You can't quit.
Open the garage door. Get here.
Oh my god, who thinks of this shit? Hey, quick, come here, take a look at this.
Why would you show me that?
I don't want to suffer alone.
This is the worst of humanity.
So the worst of humanity. Have you ever watched Naruto?
I've seen bits and pieces.
Are you familiar with a character named Tsunade? Tsunade, maybe?
I don't know.
I don't fucking watch that nerd shit. I don't know.
I don't know.
I like anime. I just never watched Naruto. It's like One Piece. I'm told you can skip 3 episodes at a time and still be on track for what's going on. Okay, here we go. Perfect. This is what we're looking at. These special Naruto character brand shoes. Mm-hmm. I will send a picture to Karen, but I don't know what. You know what? I don't need to send a picture to Karen because she's going to have. I'll do it anyway. She's going to have the video to put up. Somebody has customized these shoes in the worst way possible. Let's check in with it right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Tsunade shoes that releases slime.
I put a dick. Looks like an anime dick of some sort, some monster or creature or something. They put a dick on the side of these shoes, and then they have a can of semen, and then they jerk off the shoes. Look at that vigorous jerk job too. My God, he is trying to earn that cum shot, and it just leaves the snot on the floor. This is the worst of humanity.
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
I got nothing for you there.
You know what I got for you? Some hamburger helper.
Yes, please.
All right, well, hopefully Karen was able to pull some miracle together with this recording, because it is, hour and a half. Probably like 50 minutes of that's content. So, as per usual, we'll wrap this shit up with the goods. Starting with, if you want to follow us and all the things that we're doing here, you can do so at www.overdueforextinction.com. There you'll find links to all of our social media, so you don't have to pause and go back and try to find where I gave the Discord code. Please join us in Discord. There's too many horny people, and I need help in there. Especially help with people who insist that I'm wrong for saying permit. And laws. Apparently laws is wrong too.
You know, it bothers me that no one else agreed on that.
So, no, they all jumped on permit and they left
Yes.
that alone. So, join our Discord. Follow us on our Facebook group page. We have Twitter, although Elon Musk is going at it lately. You've not heard about that, have you? A bunch of large brands and companies are saying that they're not going to any longer participate on Twitter, X now as it is, because he's doing a lot of supporting, encouraging, and talking of very right-wing, like Nazi-ish things, and so a lot of companies are saying that they're not going to be a part of his platform anymore. So he made a video in response to that, telling them they could all go fuck themselves. You know, he's kind of burying the hatch a little bit further. Though for the time being, we are still on Twitter because we will take anybody's money. We're also on Dreams and Instagram as well, and of course the most important, TikTok, where you can catch a glimpse of what the episodes are about. The day they release, I try to clip them and put them on. I don't know what's going to make it from this episode. There's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot of laws. If you want to join our Patreon, again, it's only $3 a month for the lowest tier that will get you access to our bonus content, which is uncut, unedited. I do put a green screen background up, even though it doesn't stay very well because I'm no editor by any means. But you can join us at all of those places, and I think that's all we got. Ready?
Yeah.
Kate, what is your words of wisdom for this week?
Keep cake moist by eating the whole thing in one sitting.
I would like to point out, I don't know if it's being left in, you did just talk about your booty being cake.
No, I'm not talking about that. I was thinking more of the pie that you guys finished for breakfast.
I feel like
after Friendsgiving.
I feel like you just advised everyone to eat your whole ass in one sitting. And that's what we're taking away from this.
No!
So, thanks for joining us. Eat Kate's whole ass in one sitting to preserve its freshness. And stay safe and stay smart.
Overdue for extinction.